you're back with us.
That is the case. I've got General Bantu Olomisa, the leader of the UDM here. The time for talk is over. It's time for action. What do you expect from President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address?
I expect President Cyril Ramaphosa, as usual, to outline his plan as a head of state and also to account or report back on what he has achieved since his last State of the Nation. But there have been some developments in between, especially those which threatens the security of the country. I hope that he has spoken to his Minister of Finance that now that the instability is caused by the ruling party itself because of infighting, this means that he needs to change the trajectory of funding the law enforcement agencies. Has he got a budget? We need that assurance because the army, the police, they don't have equipment, proper equipment. Because now we are going to deal with built-up programs where you don't know where the enemy is. Could be amongst us. So the game is going to change.
You're also passionate about issues of the environment. I've known you for years, and the issue of climate change and environment is something you're passionate about. Do you expect the president to touch on that issue, bearing in mind that climate change and the impact of severe weather patterns has been causing havoc? We have seen recent floods in various parts of the country.
There's no doubt that the president should indicate as to what is the position of the country now. Because there seem to be, I'm a member, I serve in the Presidential Council on Climate Change as part of our advisory team to him. But I sense that Minister Mantashe tends to undermine the Minister of Environment. So he has to clarify as to exactly what is the program from here, that is the transitional program. A timetable from here to renewable energy, and what will that cost the country, and the pledge by the international community to fund this transitional period. How far has he gone with that?
On issues of corruption, you are vocal. The report on PPEs is out. The SIU has released that report. The report of the Zondo Commission, 2 parts are out. Only 1 part is missing. We're still waiting for that. What do you make of the efforts to fight corruption? It seems as if there is no movement in that regard.
Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa, he seems to be a lone voice in that cabinet who is prepared to fight this corruption. You hardly hear any minister, when they are in the public platform, is saying the PIC report has been finalized, but we don't know how far are they implementing the findings. Number 2, on the Zondo Commission, we hear that he said he's going to wait until the final report is fine. But is he going to be alone in implementing these findings? I doubt if the crowd which he is surrounding himself with is supporting him on this. Bear in mind that most of these cabinet ministers and deputies were part of the old machinery which siphoned a lot of money.
And you call some of them Amasela. You've been criticized for that.
Yeah, Amasela kufuneka ahambe wona sixoxe nokuxoxa ngawo baba.
Let's talk about issues of youth unemployment, issues of the economy that is struggling to grow, so that you will deal with socio-economic challenges that are facing the country, and service delivery related issues, because South Africans would love to improve their lives, but they need jobs, and it's not happening. The economy is not growing and is not creating those jobs.
Well, I hope that today he will outline what plans he has on that, especially the lockdown regulations, so relax them more so that you can allow the economy to flourish. But on the other hand, those ministries which have been given budget and billions for years to promote economy among the young ones, what have they done?
General, thank you very much for your time. that is the leader of the UDM, General Bantu Olomisa, there as he outlines what he expects. I'm not sure if we still have time. I see Mr. Mansouri from the NFP. Thank you very much for your time. Very briefly, what do you expect as the NFP? What do you expect from the President, State of the Nation address today?
Well, First of all, I'm hoping that he's going to talk about the security situation in the country and put in additional and stringent security measures. South Africa is ripe currently for a coup, and I think it's very, very important we deal with given what has happened from the time of the unrest right up to now. That's the first thing. The second thing is I think we are hoping to hear what measures he's going to put and resources he's going to make available, particularly for the SIU and the NPA to deal with all those implicated in the Zondo Commission.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Baba. We're out of time. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will continue with this live coverage.